Okay, so let's talk about this whole idea of an atheist. Of course, people like myself who are often referred to as an atheist slash devil worshiper are individuals who just refuse to just hand their lives over to a specific idea of this universe, to an idea, concept, or theory of this universe in the form of what religion calls a god, a deity, right? So because I don't want to and will not ever give my life to an idea, I will never worship an idea, is the main reason why I'm considered to be a devil worshiper. Well, let's sort of break down this whole thing of a devil worshiper, right? So, first and foremost, the reason why I'm not a devil worshiper is because just like I don't believe in the religious idea of a deity, I don't believe in the religious idea of a devil. Hence, I'm not a devil worshiper. I have faith. See, the thing is, I don't necessarily have blind faith, but I do have faith in something that I can't quite describe. In other words, I have faith in the unknown. And unlike religious people, they don't tend to have a faith in the unknown because, let's face it, most religious people believe they know exactly who represents this vast, mysterious, indescribable, and unknown universe. So, with that being said, I am an atheist, a devil worshiper, because my ego isn't big enough. I want to repeat that because my ego isn't big enough to believe that I know who specifically defines the unknown. Now, as it relates to religion, religion is the creator of a God and the creator of a devil. Religion is the creator of heaven and the religion is the creator of hell. As it relates to the idea, what most people don't realize is that they really don't have a true relationship with the universe because they have given their entire lives to an idea. So your relationship is really with an idea. And this is the main reason why we have no idea what really defines the universe and why many of us are disconnected, if you are religious, from this universe. See, the universe itself is a manifestation of everything. I'm going to repeat that. If the universe is a manifestation of everything, if it's a conscious energy that resides in everything, how are we human beings excluded? Hence, we would be a part of everything, right? Which means not only would the universe basically, we are a manifestation of the universe. We are just that, the universe. See, I am someone who has faith in the unknown. I have faith that there's something that does exist. But once again, like I said, my ego isn't big enough to realize or say that I know specifically what it is. I don't need to, though. That's just it. I don't need to know exactly what it is in order to feel a connection with it, to it. Not to have a feeling that I am one with it. And this is the difference. And so, as long as individuals believe that they know specifically who represents the universe, this is going to continue to create the most, in terms of what religion is good for. Religion is known for being destructive, divisive. Because you believe that you know specifically who rules the universe is what creates this divisive religious mentality. This is why religion is so destructive. In regards to the idea, let's talk about the characteristic of the deities that are associated with religion. Now, if you take time to dissect the character of a deity, the deity is very selfish, insecure, and quite frankly, a deity appears to be relatively weak. Now, why do I say that? Number one, because in regards to needing you to worship him, only him, this is really an example of being selfish. Now, it's also an example of being insecure. If your God needs you to worship only him, this is truly a sign of insecurity. But it's also when it comes to needing you to hand your life over to him in order for him to feel powerful, this is where the sign of weakness kicks in. We human beings, as it relates to those of us who are religious, really haven't taken the time to understand what they've given their life to. And that's the unfortunate thing. Because when you begin to realize that this whole idea of a savior that religion has created only saves religion, that the idea of a savior was never ever created to save you, the believer, we must unlearn in order to know better. I appreciate your attention.